Hey, good Friday evening, guys. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So let's do the progress video on my Airfix 1/48 scale Sikorsky S-61 Westland Sea King Navy helicopter. So far this has been a fun one. This is my first ever Airfix model kit, and I must say they're pretty good model kit company. Pretty good manufacturer there. Most of the parts went together pretty well. Very well engineered, in my honest opinion. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll start with the interior here. And here's the cockpit here with the instrument panel and joysticks and all the other controls. You can see a fire extinguisher down there behind the co-pilot seat. And here's looking at the cockpit from the back. And then of course here's the main, I guess I'm going to call it the main deck, with all the equipment, radar equipment and all that other good stuff that they have on board. There's the seats. The seats I did in a bright red. Oh, it was I'm trying to remember the name. It's the satin poppy red by Rust-Oleum. That's what I did the seats in. But yeah, you can see the all the onboard equipment there, and then there's a pulley system right there. You can see that I detailed it. So yeah, that's the interior. The wall here, it fell out of its place here. I'll go ahead and redo that once I finalize everything. There's the very rear wall with the fire extinguisher on it as well. So that's the main part of the interior. Let's go ahead and show off. Here's your interior ceiling and walls in the matte navy and the deep gray that I use from Krylon, which I used on the Sky Crane build last year. And then here's the right side wall. Still got, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, this is the right side wall. Okay, I was right. Two-toned like the other one, just like the real one. You can see I still got some overhead detail to do there, and possibly fix this area here up top. So, but if not, no biggie. No one's really gonna see it. So. But yeah, no, it looks good. I'm happy with the overall progress on this thing. So yeah, that's your interior. Here is your underbelly of the chopper, copter, helicopter, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. But yeah, here's the underbelly of it, and it's got the red blinking light there, and that cover in the middle. Not too sure what that is exactly. It houses this part here. On mine, I just decided to close that because it'll be in flight, so it'll be hanging from my ceiling. So one of the decals that says cut to drain here decided to move on me while it was curing, so it's permanently stuck like that. But yeah, get the basic idea. There's some little windows there in the front there. Here's the fuselage halves. Very impressed with it. Rust-Oleum matte navy that I used is a beautiful color. It was actually spot on with the sampled one that was on the side. Actually, it looks really close to it. It's very just right to me. So yeah, that's what I used. In fact, I'll show you that here shortly. But yeah, you can see I got most of the decals on. Looks really good. I still got to put some decals on these arms here, these painted white arms. Yeah, there's 3 decals that go there. You can see I got the little light on the landing gear there, colored red. The other one's green. There's the inside there, painted in a flat gray. And yeah, like I said, all the main decals are on, and this thing is pretty much ready to go, you know, in terms of final assembly. And here is your right fuselage half with the landing gear on. It's not permanently glued on. I got to do that. So, but yeah, you can see all the good decals. The decals are actually really awesome on this thing. Yep, there you go. I'm assuming this here in the back is an antenna or a radar device or something. I'm not too sure what it is because they don't specify what all the parts are on this helicopter. So, yeah, so if I called that out wrong, if you guys know what it is, definitely feel free to tell me. So yeah, but yeah, no, I've had a blast so far building this. I'm looking forward to getting the final product assembled and shown off for the final reveal. But yeah, the decals for the most part didn't give me any trouble. This 44 here decided to roll on me when I was getting it off the backing paper, and I had to fix it. As you can see, you can't really tell too much. I actually can't even see. It's right there, that first 4, that's where I had the issue. But as you can see, the Mark Fit did the job and conformed everything. So yes, sir. This decal gave me trouble as well. It decided to slip on me at the last minute, but oh well, it's a tiny little thing, no biggie. All right, so this is the main rotor hub assembly here, and it's all ready to go. It's all detailed and all that good stuff. Just a matter of getting the main rotor blades done and getting the helicopter together, and then I can this will be one of the last things that gets done, because I'll be installing the main rotors on this. It's really hard to make out because I did this in a gunmetal, but there is some I don't know, it's hard to make out, but right there under the cap there, you can kind of see some black there. I did some detail. I did some detail on that, and then there's some rubber boots that go on to these. Can't really see it. You can kind of see it from here. It's so tiny. You see these little black rubber boots there. I got those detailed. So yeah, that's a very very neat main rotor hub assembly. So yeah, that's that. And then here's the twin engines. You can see the inlets there for the turbines, and then of course the decals. The decals are pretty nice, as you can see there. And of course, you know, I assembled as a whole unit. So that's looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with this chopper. It's actually, so far, this is probably the best one I've done. It's definitely my favorite by far. Well, outside of the sky cranes and that I've done. But yeah, no, this is a really good helicopter build. Here is the tail section with the tail rotor installed. You can see the tail rotors there. The flat black paint kind of reacted a little bit, but the good news is, you know, no one's really going to see it, so I'm not at all concerned about it. And then there's the little decals that go on the tips of the blades, and then there's your hub there, just done in a gunmetal. Oh, whoops, dropped that. There's the decals that go on there. There's your little red light. I guess that's a marker light. I'm not too sure what the lights are. I know that I think they flash, if I remember correctly, on these helicopters. Yeah, and then like I said, there's your decals that go on the tail. The only decal that's left to do that concerns the tail assembly and the fuselage is the danger decals. Whoops, the danger decals that go across the front here of the tail piece, and the right here where the tail section, right here where the tail section meets here, there's a couple of danger decals that complete it like this. So that'll those will get put on right there once once the helicopter's finally assembled. So yeah, it's gonna look really good. Okay, so we got that squared, and then here is, let's see, show off the glass. There's your windshield. Now what I did because I taping the glass off just to take it out, just to take the assembly out to spray paint the frames was just going to be a pain in the butt. So what I did is, in order to achieve this, what I did is I just bought a bottle from Walmart of some Apple Barrel Deep Navy paint and brushed on several coats until it looked good enough to me. And as you can see, it's not exact to the Deep Navy or the matte navy blue, but as you can see, it'll do. It's close enough. So it looks more like a brilliant blue, but it'll work. Once it's on the helicopter, you won't notice too much. So I'm pretty happy with it. And of course, here's your overhead control paneling. That's right above the windshield, in between the pilot and co-pilot. And then here is your here's your side glass here. Same thing. They use the deep blue for the frames, and then showed the bottom part here with a black frame. So I took some black paint and did that. So yeah, that's the glass. It mostly came out good. I did scrape off some stuff that was, like paint that got off of the frame there, and on the glass I scraped it off. So for the most part, it looks good. I could do some more cleanup just to make it better. Okay, and then let's see. And then let's show off the front landing gear here. There's your front landing gear. Done up in the bright metallic aluminum, and then of course I did the rims of the landing gear wheels in a flat gray color, as you can see there. Of course, same with the other one. So yeah, they look pretty good. Okay, then we got your that's your winch assembly there, and you can see the if it'll just cooperate, you can see the hook there, and I detailed the cable inside there, so it's ready for installation. This is the tailpiece, or the spine, or whatever the heck it's called, that goes on top of the fuselage here, and it runs down the fuselage towards the tailpiece. So I think there might be some decals that go on it. I'll have to look again, but I got some detail to do to it. Right up here where this fin looking thing is. So that's pretty much what's got to be done with that. That's mostly it. There's your radar unit that goes, your radar unit, I believe it goes here. I believe it goes there. I'd have to, here, let's see. In fact, since I'm not sure, let me pull up the instructions here. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. Let's take a look at the instructions. It's got a nice booklet. There we go. What do you know? Okay, I was wrong. I apologize for that. So it goes towards the so it goes towards the motor. Oops. Or it goes towards where the rotors are, and then this part goes like so, just like that. So right there along that spine there. All right, there we go. I just needed some reassurance there, but yeah, that's how that goes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to show off real quick. I didn't glue it in place, but here is the exhaust for the twin engines. That was fun. For anyone who has not built this, what I will tell you is when you do get this glued in place, just to make sure that the exhaust outlets are lined up with their corresponding holes on the fuselage. What I did is, let me see if I can kind of trying to get it to where I can show you. But what I did, I know it's not perfect. was I just put it here, and I just kept having to turn and adjust until I got it where it should be. It is off here a little bit, but once I get everything together, it should be more in with that hole. So yeah, you can see it's definitely a lot better. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would just take it and then just kind of adjust to the position of the hole there. So all right, what else? And then here is the nose. Here's the nose of the helicopter, and it's got the two Ford 4 and 4 decals right there. And then on the control panel here, there's another decal. And then here it was black, flat black stripes. So I just hand painted that. Looks good. Not perfect, but good enough. So yes. All right. So that pretty much sums it up for the progress video on this chopper. I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy seeing it, and stay tuned for the final reveal once I get this all together. And we'll see you on the next one. You guys have a safe weekend, and talk to you soon.